Hey, 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 and welcome to another 5-Minute Mindset with me, Kardy Laguda. And in today's 5-Minute Mindset, we're gonna be talking about 5 things that make up the universe. What? Mind blown again? Okay, I don't want to blow your mind, but in these 5-minute sessions, I like to give you information that I feel that people should have been teaching us when we were at school. There is a lot more happening in the universe than they give us credit for, or we even know. We kind of get ideas that there is this magic that happens and there's this super technology that happens, but there actually is a fundamental underlying basis to all things that are around us and everything that we create as human beings. So there are 5 things that make up the universe. What are they? Well, quite simply, there's time, space, energy, matter, and my favorite one, which is called consciousness or universal intelligence. So we know what time is. Time is basically how we measure, how we get on in our lives and how we go through our day and how we go through our weeks and months and years in our life. You know, the space, we kind of use this as distance to separate us from where we are to possibly where we want to be. There is energy. Now, energy comes in many different forms, but there's one underlying energy which basically controls and gives life to everything. But the energy that we're gonna use in this instance is the energy of being able to move, being able to live, being able to switch on the light, being able to do all those things that we do. That's the energy that we're gonna concern ourselves with. And then there's matter. Matter is basically things like us, things that we can touch, things that we can see, smell, hear, things that are actually real to us in this so-called world. But real is in inverted commas because what is real isn't really what is real. So I'm gonna get to my point, okay? Because the last one, which is the universal intelligence and consciousness. Now that lives in absolutely everything, because why is a blade of grass green? And why does it grow? Why does air do what it does? Why is the sky so blue? Why is a tiger like a tiger? And why, more importantly, are human beings like us like human beings? Because there is a certain amount of consciousness, of intelligence within us, because we do a lot of the things that we do subconsciously. Sub meaning below our consciousness. That means it goes without us actually physically manifesting and doing things that we should be doing. I keep mentioning that our heart beats while we sleep and we don't tell it how many beats to do. So let's have a look at that just briefly, because I don't want this to go on for a long time. Okay, so when you think about the intelligence that's there, the human being has a certain level of super intelligence, being that we can create things by thought alone. So therefore the earthworm and the bird, they do things by instinct, but we do it by intelligence. We can think our way into different areas. We can think our way to go in one direction. And if we decide we want to change the direction, we can change the direction. Kind of like birds flying to south in the winter. They instinctively do that. But human beings, we can turn our body to go north if we decide. So we can make the changes, and the animals don't have that privilege. So therefore, when you use this intelligence, when you know this intelligence, you can use it in your everyday life. Okay, so if you want to change direction, and this is my point for this video, if you want to change direction, use your universal intelligence, use your consciousness, use your awareness to make the change. If you don't like where you are, change it. Don't just sit there and moan about it. It's rubbish to do that, and you'll just have more people moaning with you. Okay, so this is the 5-minute mindset for today. You are going to change what you don't like. Starting from today, change what you do not like. Write it down on a piece of paper. Think about where you want to go, write it down, and then change what you don't like. My name's Kardy Laguda. This is another 5-minute mindset, and have a fantastic day. Share this video, tell people about it. Ciao.